What's going on YouTube? Welcome to D&CGaming Legion. My name is Chris, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to combo into the ultimate and super attacks they included in DLC Pack 3. So some things you need to know about this are you are going to need a lot of ki for some of these moves to pull both of them off. And your opponent is going to have a lot of stamina, and when you do a stamina break, they're going to have less than 2 bars, so that way they're stunned long enough to pull off these moves. Now, if you're wondering why I'm using Super Saiyan 4 Goku as my practice dummy, well, it's because simply he has 8.5 bars of stamina about, and that's a pretty good amount of stamina that you need to pull off these moves. So, if they have that much or more, and you can manage to get them to run out, so you can pull off a stamina break, then you should be able to punish them and do a lot of damage that could essentially help you win a lot of fights. And the second reason is, Danny, if you're watching this video, and I damn well know you are, it's just to mock you that your character is never ever going to go Super Saiyan 4, and if you do, I'm just simply going to eradicate you until you're nothing. Now for this first one here, what you want to do is after you pull off the stamina break, make sure it's a heavy stamina break by the way, you fly down to where they are, and you do Meteor Burst. Now you have to wait a second for them to start standing up, then you'd activate it, do the fast version, and then, after the explosion hits, use Divine Lasso and you'll catch them. Easy as that. Now for these next few moves right here, I'm using Super Black Kamehameha, and I'm also using Super Saiyan Rose Kamehameha. Now it's pretty much the same deal for both of these, although the Rose punch is a little slower, and it does the exact same damage as the regular Kamehameha, so not much reason to use it, but I figure I show it anyway so you can see that it's the same exact technique to pull it off. But you also could see that you don't have to necessarily land the punch to connect the Kamehameha, although you will do more damage if you do land the punch, but let's just say your timing's off. You could still hit them after Meteor Burst with the Kamehameha instantly, so there's that. I'll be back to talk about the next move in a second. Now right here I'm using Grand Smasher as my ultimate, so for this one, all you have to do is after you hit them with the Meteor Burst, just wait a few seconds for them to fall on the ground and then fire Grand Smasher. And if you see my Bojack character guide, which you should go watch if you want to learn a thing or two about Bojack, you'll know that you can use an extra ki bar to detonate the Grand Smasher, and if you wait before it explodes naturally and use that extra ki bar, it will deal more damage. And sometimes that little extra damage is all you need to win a fight. Alright, now right here I'm showing off the super attacks. So what I use for my two ultimates now is Meteor Burst and Ice Cannon. So I fire Meteor Burst, and then I follow it up with Ice Cannon. This will freeze my target, allowing me to fire the super attack after it. So the principle for pretty much all of these is the same: Meteor Burst, Ice Cannon, super attack. Okay, if you made it this far in the video, now we're going to be talking about the Mystic Flash combos for the ultimate attacks in DLC Pack 3. So what you want to do is do a light stamina break, then do a combo that'll send your opponent flying back, use 1 bar of stamina to snap banish behind them, and as they're flying past you, fire Mystic Flash. Then, you fire the ultimate. Now for Divine Lasso, you are going to have to fly up towards them a little bit, and then activate it to make sure you are in range to hit them with it. Now for the Grand Smasher ultimate, after you hit them with Mystic Flash, fly up to them, wait for them to stop moving, and then fire the Grand Smasher, and do the same thing I mentioned before, use the extra bar of ki right before it explodes, and, do that nice juicy damage. And there you have it, folks. Those are some really cool combos you can do with some of the new ultimate attacks to just make your character look like a total badass. If not, so if you liked the video, give it a like, maybe hit the subscribe button down below, share the video. Check out the other videos on our channel, D&CGaming Legion. And if you maybe want to check out my character guide on Zamasu, Bojack, and Goku Black, that should be popping up on the end card right about now. And if you want to see an epic fight with some funny editing, click on the Bojack fight on the end card. Until next time, this is Chris from D&CGaming Legion, signing off.